How many of you have found yourselves watching self-help videos, feeling inspired but not actually doing anything about it? I was there too, and honestly, I am still working on that. There is something very crucial for everyone to understand: why endlessly scrolling through content won't change your life, but taking action will. I tried to come out of that zone, and as a result I started this channel, to turn ideas into action. So, let's talk about why it's time to stop scrolling and start doing. I will tell you my secret formula, or you can say practical tips which I followed strictly that helped me to start taking action. And the best part is you can follow these tips from today to change your life. First, let us talk about what is lacking. In this digital age, we're bombarded with a huge amount of information. I believe most of us have binge-watched motivational videos, only to realize that we have not done anything productive. Trust me, you're not alone. This is a common experience, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Recognize that this isn't just you, it's something most of us face. This phenomenon is called action paralysis. We consume tons of information, but rarely take the necessary steps to implement it. Do you know why? Because we often confuse learning with doing, and the more we consume, the less we act. So why does this happen? There are three main reasons that I have figured out. First, fear of failure holds us back. It's easier to consume content than to risk trying and failing. We think, what if we fail? What if we end up losing what we have? People will judge us, etc. Second, we're stuck in our comfort zones. Taking action requires effort and change. We tend to move towards comfort rather than taking action, which will need efforts. This is evolutionary. We are not supposed to do the hard work. Our brain will always prefer comfort, and in exchange for that, it will reward us with dopamine. Third, we get a false sense of accomplishment from the dopamine hit that comes just from learning something new, which tricks our brains into feeling productive. That is why we feel motivated and happy after watching self-help content. Now that we know about the problem and the cause behind it, let's talk about the solution. The only solution for this problem is taking action. Here's why it's so powerful. Psychologically, taking action pushes us toward our goals. Even with achieving small goals, we gain the confidence which boosts our self-esteem. Think of it like training a muscle. The more you practice taking action, the better you get at it. This builds momentum, and with momentum comes confidence. Taking action also rewires our brain's reward system. When we act, our brains release dopamine, not just from the anticipation, but from the actually doing something. This creates a positive feedback loop of continuous growth. I experienced this firsthand. Creating this channel was a leap, but it transformed my life and mindset. How can we implement the solution? I'm not going to give you the usual advice about setting goals and making plans. These things are overrated and does not help anymore. Here are the things which I tried. First, focus on understanding the difference between what you want and what you need. It's crucial to take action on what you need, because that's what actually we care about. Wants are often driven by motivation, which is helpful in short term but isn't sustainable. If motivation had to work, then why we end up consuming more and more motivational content? Your actions should be driven by need. You can't delay a task if it's something you genuinely need to do. Take an example of studying a day before your exam. It's not that you want to, but you study because you really need to do it. Second, I would suggest to do journaling. You may think, why I am suggesting journaling? How it can help me in taking action? But I am saying that instead of journaling every little thing you do, journal your emotions and write 2 to 3 lines behind that emotion. Ask yourself, did my actions today bring me closer to fulfillment? The more you honestly do journal your emotions, the more you become self-aware about your actions. This self-awareness helps you to take conscious decisions about which action you need to take. Remember, just consuming content is what everyone's doing, and it won't change your life. You need to step up and take action. It's what helped me create this channel and connect with all of you. So, start taking action today, focus on your needs, and see your life transform for better.